Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. I got to talk to y'all about what's going on. Breaking news: UP Farms trustee has been caught lying. That's right. UP Farms, one of their trustees, has been caught lying. After I reveal this information, the question remains: do you still want to sign on the dotted line? You see, there are people that are literally unaware of what they're about to get themselves into. You see, things have been presented to them, things have been put out in the public. This is supposed to be a public community event, community property, and yet everything that's going on is private, it's behind the scenes. You got to get invited. You have to be chosen and selected and worthy, go through all types of hoops and hurdles to actually see what's really going on. But what I'm about to show you is how, again, one of their trustees have been caught lying. So, without further ado, I want to put something on the screen. Let's go ahead and take a look at this right here. Okay. Now, what I want y'all to see and understand is that this particular video, we'll go full screen. I want y'all to understand this video came out on March the 10th. Okay. I want y'all to take a look at the date here. You can see that it was streamed live on March the 10th. Okay. I want you to take a note of that. Let this sink in. This was streamed live on March the 10th. Today is March the 24th, right? So I want to make this blatantly clear that there has been some time since this actually was streamed. What's going on, JD Mosley? What's up, Marilyn Edwards? 10 days later, right? 10 days later, or actually really more than 10 days. So I'm going to play something. All right, what's going on, Adrian? I'm actually going to switch gears. So what I'm going to do is actually start with this, okay? Now, this particular video came out, on March the 23rd, yesterday, okay? This is what we're going to really look at, and I want y'all to listen to what's going on, okay? Now, let's go. Y'all let me know if any issues with the audio. Let's go.
Here we go. Unlimited Potential Farms, partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. So this yurt y'all see right here, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it, and that's what we want to offer to all of our guests who want to join the board. At least those who are invested in the land, meaning you ready to put your hands to the plow, you ready to work and help with the development. So just so it's all transparency, we got the paperwork. We're doing everything officially, man. There's no plan, and this is how we're supposed to do business with each other to make sure that it all falls in line for the greater good, right?
Now, when you watch this and you listen to this, he says there's no plan, right?
There's no plan, There's no plan, There's no plan, Doing everything officially, man. Doing everything officially, man. There's no plan, And this is how
he says there's no plan, but I'm about to show you how there's a lot of playing that's going on. Now, watch this again. This was yesterday.
Here we go. Unlimited Potential Farms, partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. As a land trustee. As a land trustee. Partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. Partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. Here we go. Unlimited Potential Farms, partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee.
Now, what you can see is that according to March the 23rd, right? You can see the date down here. You can see it highlighted. It says March the 23rd. New Breed is claiming that he became a land trustee on March the 23rd. But see, that's just simply not true. One could say, how could you say that, Brainwaves? I'm gonna make this real easy. You see, he's trying to make it seem like on here, he just signed up to be a land trustee. But watch this. Okay, let's go ahead and let it play. And I'm gonna show you how he's lying.
So this yurt y'all see right here, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it, and that's what we want to offer to all of our guests who want to join the board. At least those who are invested in the land, meaning you're ready to put your hands to the plow, you're ready to work and help with the development. So just so it's all transparency, we got the paperwork. We're doing everything officially, man. There's no plan, and this is how we're supposed to do business with each other to make sure that it all falls in line for the greater good, right?
And everybody is covered.
Absolutely.
Because we understand, even though we have hearts to help each other, some people were a little leery about not having paperwork or whatever, but we will provide you with paperwork, you know what I mean? And as far as the do's and don'ts, it's just that we all want everybody to get along with each other. We don't want no drama, you know what I mean? Everybody want to respect each other's space and place, but it all belongs to all of us.
Absolutely. So here we go with no further ado. Oh, let's see. Let me see this there.
Just keep watching, y'all. I'm gonna show you.
So read them in wheat. There's my signature there.
Let's see if we can get that on record here. Okay. I don't know if it's any clear. Let's
So read them in wheat. There's my.
Okay, so you can see there, you see it says Unlimited Potential Farms up here, LLC. And you can see right here it says Mike Monroe, right? The grantor. You can see right here it says Title Grantor. You come down here, you can see New Breed Global Truth, right? You can see that here it says Title Trustee. You come down here, he's signing his name. It also says Trustee. Now, if you just look at this right here, it says that he's already a trustee. Okay, because if you look at where it says New Breed Global Truth LLC, right here, it says trustee at the bottom with the title. It says that he's already a trustee. So if he's already a trustee, how could he be signing the paperwork to become a trustee? That don't make no sense. He's already a trustee. So what type of games is he playing? The fact that he's already a trustee. Now, he's trying to make you believe that he's just now becoming a trustee. Again, let me run this back. Let me run this back again. Let's go.
Here we go. Unlimited Potential Farms, partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee.
He just said partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. Now, he's trying to make you believe he just became a trustee. Why? Why is he doing this? So that he can get all these new people for his next event that he's got coming up very soon. I know when it is, but I'm not saying anything. He's got his event coming up very soon. And he wants everyone that is new, that doesn't know what happened with the jamboree, or should I say the scamboree, to know that he's not making legit moves. You see, he's trying to make it appear like, hey, look at what we're doing. I just signed the paperwork. I just became a trustee. You can become a land trustee too, but he was already a trustee. So let's jump back to this other video, the one that I was actually going to show you. Okay. And let's take a listen in this particular video, because when you find out something here, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Now, listen to this. Now let's go back to where. And in this particular video, this is the video, or should we say live stream, that he was trying to use to defend himself, saying that Ringo continues to slander and defame his character. Listen, this man ain't got no position to talk about slander and defamation. I mean, he's done far more slander and defamation with people like Ringo, myself, and Rollo, and many others. We got all his videos downloaded, all the proof. All that calling this, all of that calling that, man, he ain't in no position to be talking about slander and defamation, you see? But what we're about to talk about is how he's already a land trustee. And this is what I want to establish with you. All right, so back to the video. All right, I want you to listen to this. Now let's go.
Now let's go back to where we are now. Let's go back to that.
You understand? because this individual don't own no property on UP Farms.
Now, remember, he's playing Ringo's clip from his particular video, meaning Ringo's video, and New Breed is here responding to Ringo. And again, this was on March the 10th. So listen to what his response is. Let me play Ringo's part again and listen to what New Breed's response is back on March the 10th.
You understand? Because this individual don't own no property on UP Farms. He have not.
I am a trustee on UP Farms.
He have not.
I am a trustee on UP Farms.
Farms. He have not.
I am a trustee on UP Farms.
So here it is, right here, back on March the 10th, New Breed already said he's a trustee at UP Farms. But he tries to put out this video to make y'all believe that all of a sudden he became a trustee. And even in the paperwork that was signed, it said he was already a trustee. So if he's already a trustee at UP Farms, why would he be signing paperwork on March the 23rd, yesterday, to become a trustee, saying that it's official, now I'm a trustee? But he was already a trustee. Or is he lying about it all? I mean, it was on the paperwork. The paperwork showed that he was already a trustee. So why would you sign to become a trustee? You can't be a trustee already and then sign paperwork to become a trustee. You're already a trustee. That don't make no sense. He's doing that to make y'all believe that, hey, look at what I'm doing. It's legit. We got paperwork and you can sign this too. You can become a trustee just like us too. And you'll have access to your land and you'll have access to this. But first of all, why would you even need to sign paperwork to even go there? You know, he wants to invite people to build. He wants to invite people that this is for the community. There's some people in the community that wouldn't necessarily sign paperwork. So why is it that everybody got to sign paperwork? And with this paperwork, what's in the terms? We don't know what's in the terms. What are you committing to? See, it's being presented to you that you sign this paperwork and then you'll get access to the land. Meaning you're not going to have access to the land prior to signing the paperwork. Yet it's being promoted and pushed that you're going to have access to the land. You can come down here, check out the land, go here, go there. But they are making you sign paperwork. And all they're telling you is, yeah, sign this paperwork and you'll get the land. But they're not telling you about everything else that you might be obligated to. And again, if there are things that are fraudulent, which there are some things, at least from the last one, that I could say that are absolutely fraudulent. Like, I'm not even going to go into details about that, but I can say it's fraudulent. I have proof of it. I mean, just how I was personally done as somebody on the administration team, someone who has spent some money, and I was robbed of that money, as well as other individuals who spent money and didn't get the things that they asked for. There was some things that individuals paid for, and then when it came time to it, there wasn't enough supplies for them. They ran out on some things for the scamboree. I know, because I was the one handing these things out. See, New Breed was not handing these things out. It was me. You understand? New Breed was in the comfort of his trailer, in the comfort of the hotel or Mike's house, wherever he was. He was gone. I was the one handing these things out when it was thundering and lightning and storming. Go back and look up when the scamboree was and look at how the weather was. It was storming like no tomorrow. That's when the airlines got shut down. That's when the banks got shut down. We had all that stuff going on. You see? So I'm going to get to the chat real quick and I'm going to continue. Let's see. What's going on trending with Sharice? Hold on. It's a lot of comments. It jumped down. Hold on. Let me back it up. Okay. Trending with Sharice says, yeah, no plan. We got Crafty, actress mama. What's going on? She says, how is that suitable to live in? It's not suitable to live in. And see, this is what I'm trying to explain. I can talk about the conditions at UP Farms because I was there. Not only was I there visiting the land, I had an administrative role. Don't believe them lies that New Breed talking about. I showed y'all screenshots. I was there on the meetings. I was there with the conversations. I was there involved on how much this costs to get the bounce house and how we're going to get the showers. I mean, I got all the receipts to show it. I was involved in all of these communications, making sure we had the budget from the ticket sales to do this and do that, let alone security, let alone promotion, let alone logistics, let alone cleanup, in so many more areas, right? I was involved with all of those things. And also I was involved because some of the people that were supposed to be on those teams fell off. Either they didn't have the money to go, they couldn't go, people were dropping like flies. So guess what? I came through to save the day. But the way that it's being promoted is, you know, I'm just somebody who wanted to just try to come up and take ownership and all that. No, I'm a leader. Do you understand? I'm a leader. And I understand when a job needs to get done, I'm going to make sure it gets done. That's one of the things I'm recognized for. I'm a man, I'm a leader in the Most High. So I'm going to take charge. I'm going to do what needs to be done to get the job done. Right? That's one of my skill sets. And so I saw what was taking place through and through, like aspects behind the scenes, aspects in the middle of the scenes. I was there in the beginning before the scamboree. I was there during it, and I was there afterwards. So I know where the money went. I know what's going on. They can lie to you all and tell you, oh, it went here, it went there. I know where it went. I know exactly where it went. Let me get to the rest of the chat because I'm going to get back to my point in a minute. Oh, let me finish reading your comment. Crappy actress mama. You said, what is the function of the land? What is the goal? Permanent living, or are those for rent if someone visits the land? So let me tell you this, crappy actress mama, what they're pushing at UP Farms is all of that. I know I helped promote it. I'm not down with it now, but I helped to promote it. They have land that can be rented out. They can have vacation homes and property, things that you can timeshare, however you want to do it. If that's what you want to run, have your business about as far as UP Farms, land ownership, it could be like that. If you literally just want to own it yourself, have your own personal property, you could do that too. If you want to have your personal property and a business, or just do a business, you could do that too. If you want to go on as a group, you could do all of that. Right? It's a combination of all of those things. But they don't have any actual permanent structures. They just now got the yurt completed. And that's only New Breed's. You think New Breed's gonna let the whole community come in his yurt? Considering he's talking about he's all about community. So I want to see his so-called yurt be open to the community. Meaning let anybody that want to come there live in his yurt. He talking about the plans he got for it. He talking about he all about community. Okay, open up the yurt for the community. He's not going to do that, y'all. He's not going to do that. Ain't none of them doing that. And as a matter of fact, there's no livable structures. Okay? That yurt that's set up is just not set up, but it's not livable. Sure, you have a so-called quote-unquote roof over your head via a Mongolian yurt, but it's not livable. No running water, no sanitation, no heating, no air. They're just relying on the natural environment. And yes, you can do that, but construction is required. There's certain things that need to be in place. You can't cook. You can't shower. I mean, there's no running water. There's nothing in place. Nothing. Okay? And a lot of people are going to go there thinking that it's some big thing, and they're going to sign their name on the dotted line. I'm going to tell you what they're going to do before I get back to the video and get back to the rest of the comments. What they're going to do is they're going to feed you. They're going to fatten you up for the slaughter, as they say. You're going to get fattened up for the slaughter. They're going to take real good care of you, make sure you happy, make sure you marry, show you this, show you that. They're going to sell you a dream just to get your name on the paperwork. Once they got your name on the paperwork, that's it. You're done. I don't think y'all understand. If you sign your name on that paperwork, you can't just quit. You can't just leave. You're legally bound and obligated. And they're not providing the terms of this so-called contract out in the public. They want to have a public community event a public community land, but yet they want to be all private when it comes to the paperwork. Anyone requested should be able to see that contract and see what all the terms are and see what you're committing to. Because if you just sign on the dotted line, just like, yeah, I got my property, that's going to come at a price, and it might come at something you're not prepared for. You see, this is how a lot of people get trapped. A lot of people get sold a dream. This is how the record industry works. This is how the entertainment industry works. So many people have been promised. It worked like this in business too. If you're not smart in business, you're going to sign a contract. You don't even know what you signed up for. Let me get to the rest of these comments so I can get back to my point. Tribulation Saint says, the Yurt boys still scamming. Yeah, that's what we're going to call them, the Yurt boys. Ain't even the Hebrew Israelites because they doing something in Mongolia. They're participating in the Asian faith by getting a Mongolian yurt. It's not a tent. Not in the Hebrew Israelite biblical sense. Abraham, Isaac, and all them, they lived in actual tents, like triangular tents, not Mongolian yurts. Yeah, Tribulation Saint said he lied about owning the land the whole time. Exactly. And guess what, y'all? This one video that I'm playing, he talked about being a trustee a long time ago. Not just right now. I just want to show you one of his recent things, because what I've been doing, I've been showing y'all a lot of recent things that he's been doing. Okay. I want it to be known that these are recent. I could go in the past and show all of that, but he'll try to say, oh, that happened in the past, whatever. People change, people repent. Okay, so what you gonna say about 14 days ago? Did you repent of that? Did you repent of lying to the people, saying that you were a trustee at first, then you signing some fake paperwork, trying to make it seem like all of a sudden you just became a trustee a day ago? It makes no sense. And then if it's his yurt, his platform, remember, y'all got to pay attention to the details. This is his platform. That wooden platform. He says it's his, that he's paid for or what have you. And then the yurt is supposed to be his, that he paid for. So if he paid for it out of his own pocket, including the platform, why would he need to sign a trustee agreement? If he's already a trustee, it doesn't make any sense. This is his own doing to quote unquote check Ringo. I mean, again, let's listen to it again.
But he don't know nothing about that. Now, what if I did own property? We have a board of trustees. And what that means is essentially the land can't be sold. All of the trustees have to agree that this land can never be sold, and it can be passed down from generation to generation to generation.
Now, let me tell you something. He lied right there as well. Because if you go back and you play the past videos that he has on the land, and I could pull it up. I can pull it up, but it's there. Remember, I'm trying to play what's current and not go back in the past, but I could pull it up. He said that you could purchase land at UP Farms, and then if you wanted to sell it to somebody, you could. Now he's saying that you can't sell the land. Do you see what I'm saying? Once you get this land, you're trapped. You're stuck in it. You're bound, and there's no getting out. There's no getting out unless they want to kick you out and take what is your land. Let me explain. Say you buy 5 acres of land in the 30th section of UP Farms, and they have an issue with you or an issue with you regarding someone else or what have you, and they decide to kick you out. Guess what? Those 5 acres that you previously owned in the section 30, it's going to be removed. It's no longer yours. Do you see what I'm saying? He just said that. See, if I pull that up, man, it's just game over, man. It's game over. I don't even want to pull that up, but I'll pull it up if it's necessary. Okay. Let me continue to get through the chat. Yeah, Marilyn Edwards says, what kind of sense does this make? It doesn't make sense because people like him are habitual liars. They're liars. They're narcissists. They don't even know what they're talking about. They get caught in lies all the time. And what I'm showing you and what I have been showing you is recent lies. If I show you the past lies, it's just more incriminating. I'm just showing you the recent stuff. Lie after lie after lie. Oh, I just signed the paperwork and now I'm a trustee and you can be a trustee too. He's trying to gaslight y'all and to be like, ooh, let me come down to UP Farms and hurry up and sign this paperwork so I can be a trustee just like them. So let me get this straight also. You mean to tell me that everybody that's coming down is going to be a trustee? You're going to have everybody that owns property at UP Farms a trustee. It don't make no sense. And for those that will, quote unquote, or supposed to be able to own property at UP Farms, how come some of them won't be a trustee if everybody's a trustee? So you can't have trustees if like everyone in the community is a trustee. That's not how it works. You have trustees that oversee the facilitation of the land. I'm just going to put it like that. And then you have people that are just flat out owners of the land or patrons of the land or what have you. Everybody that is going to be there at the land that owns property can't be a trustee. That's not how trustees work. None of that is legal. None of that's legit in itself. Like, I understand business. I went to school for business. I went to college, got degrees and all. I know how this stuff works. I've ran businesses. That's why I knew how to run New Breed's businesses during the scamboree when everybody else fell apart, right? This is crazy, man. What's going on, Nicholas? What's up, Corey Bennett? Salute to you. Tribulation says he was capping the whole time. Hell, he was capping when you was down there. Yeah, he was straight up capping. Marilyn Edwards said, so he went from lying to big fat lying. I mean, he been big fat lying. And this is the stuff that we've been talking about for months, but it seemed like, I don't want to say nobody's listening, but I think people are listening now, especially since we left the community. This is why I don't have nothing to do with these so-called Hebrew Israelite leaders and these camps and these groups and all of this stuff. I don't have nothing to do with that. If you're a Hebrew Israelite yourself, we cool, we chop it up. I got no problem with you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these leaders, these religious camps, these cults, these sects, these groups. I don't want to be nothing associated with them. Nothing. What's going on, Forever Studios? Yeah, Forever Studios, right. You sign and you are the slave on the field. They got you for life. Like, they got you. And you know the irony of it? If you don't do what they say, they still got you because they could decide to kick you out of that contract and kick you off the land. That's how much power they're going to have over you. And here's the thing. They can't say otherwise. They cannot come out here on social media and be like, oh, Brainwaves is lying. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, if I'm lying, then show the contract. Show an empty contract. You don't have to show the one you signed. Show an empty contract of all the terms. Because if you ain't got nothing to hide, you should be able to show it. Shouldn't be any problem. It should have the people encouraged. Show the contract if you say I'm a liar. That's what I want to see. That's what the people want to see. Show the contract. They ain't going to do that. Now let's continue to listen to how this is supposed to work, man. Let's go.
If something was to happen to Mike today or tomorrow, it would be into the hands of myself, Yawitazai, Elijah, and some of the other brethren. Hands of myself, hands of myself, hands of myself.
So look, the land would be in the hands of himself. So if something were to happen to Mike Monroe, okay, listen to what he said. It would be in the hands of himself. This was back on March the 10th. This means that he is already a trustee and he got ownership and management over the land. So why does he need to sign a contract saying that, oh, all of a sudden I'm a trustee? He's capping for people that will see that video because people don't understand how business works. A lot of these people out here do not have a clue how business works. So they're going to see that and they're going to think it's legit and they're going to eat it up and believe it. And then they're going to get caught up. And all I'm going to say is, don't say I didn't tell you so if you sign that contract and you get caught up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Brainwaves was right. He tried to tell me, now I signed this contract. I got to do this. I got to pay into this. Y'all do know if you sign that contract, you might have to pay into some things. You might have to promote some things. So now you're going to have to be obligated to promote UP Farms. Even if that's not what you do and you don't want to, you're going to be obligated to do it. And what I'm going to tell you what they're going to do, because if you don't agree to do what's in the terms of that contract, then they can most likely take your land back and kick you out. And that's it. Come on now. This is crazy, man. Let me continue to play this. I'm going to open up the chat too. Because like I said, if I'm lying about this, he need to produce a contract. I'm gonna open up the chat for a little bit. I can't be on all night because I got things to do. I ain't gonna be on here all night, but I'm gonna open it up just for like, quick commentary. But let me go ahead and continue to play this. Let's go.
If something was to happen to Mike today or tomorrow, it would be into the hands of myself. If something was to happen to Mike today or tomorrow, it would be into the hands of myself, hands of myself, hands of myself, Yawitazai, hands of myself, Yawitazai, Elijah, and some of the other brethren.
So, Mike Monroe, Yawitazai, Elijah, and some of the other brethren are actually trustees. Okay? Let's just get this clear. They're actually trustees. You understand? They're trustees. You heard him say this. This was back on March the 10th. Today's the 24th. Let's continue.
Ty, which we hope ain't nothing finna happen to Mike. But the point is, there is a trust with this land. And guess what? We want to be able to extend this trust to anyone who decides that they want to put a livable structure on there, who's invested in the growth, development, and building of the land. Only thing you have to agree on is you're never going to sell it, and you want to help build on it. Let's go.
Not built anything on UP Farms. That man is in.
Now listen, here's another thing he lied about. He has not built anything on UP Farms. I want you to hear what he's going to say that he built. It says you're on. I don't see you, Rollo. Wait. Is this thing? I don't see you. I'm gonna continue to play this real quick. Let's go.
Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere. That man is.
He said, now again, I haven't built anything, but we proved that to be a lie. We have a deck, a platform, and next time I go, which is soon.
No. We're not talking about next time. New breed. Next time don't count for now. You see? At the time of this particular live stream, when you opened your mouth, it was March the 10th, 2025. And you did not build anything. You call having a deck something built? There was no livable structures or anything that you can use. It's just a deck. That's not building anything. I mean, this is crazy. He's counting a deck as actually building something substantial. It just does not make any sense. Oh, okay. I got you, Rollo. Thanks for clarifying that. He said he's not coming on. Yeah, some of y'all need to come on the panel. Like, I do all this talking and I open up my panel for those of you that's here in the live chat, and y'all don't ever take the opportunity to come on. Because I'm going to be, I got places to go and things to do. I'm going to be rolling out in a little bit. So, this is an opportunity for y'all to come on, whether it's just your audio or it's your audio and video, it's your choice. What's going on, Tammy? So anyway, let me continue to play this. He, at the time of March the 10th, he didn't build anything. And then in between the course of that, and here we are today, he had his yurt built on top of it. And now he's running around like he already had the yurt built on the land way back when this video was actually made, meaning when Ringo actually gave his response. Nah, that deck does not count as something being built. That was something that just getting things started. You just laid a foundation. That's not building a home or building something on top. That's simply the foundation. What it's called is laying the foundation. That's not building. You laid a foundation with that deck, and then the yurt was built on top of it. That's when something was built. But at the time of this particular live stream, he lied. Let's go. Let me run it back again.
That man is.
He said, now again, I haven't built anything, but we proved that to be a lie. We have a deck, a platform. 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 And next time I go, which is soon, and I mean, when I say soon, a couple weeks from now, we're going to go ahead and put the yurt up. We're going to put the yurt up. All right. And so he's lying. He's lying.
No, he was not lying, because you can't talk about what you're going to do in the future as if you already did it. At the time of this particular live stream, which was March the 10th, 2025, all he did was lay a foundation of a deck that's actually been out there. Nothing was on top of that. He just now went to go put his yurt up. It's crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. And people actually don't question him on this. That's the crazier part. He says these things and nobody questions him at all. And again, just in case y'all didn't hear it.
Oh, he don't own no land. He don't.
We already cleared that up. I'm a trustee. He don't know nothing about that.
Oh, he don't own no land. He don't.
We already cleared that up. I'm a trustee. He don't know nothing about that. It is what it is.
Oh, he don't own no land. He don't.
We already cleared that up. I'm a trustee. He don't know nothing about that. It is what it is.
Own anything. Nothing is in his name. The land purchaser name is Mike. You understand? I met him when I was there.
You met Mike, and now you disrespecting Mike because you have an issue with me. You're
No. Nobody's disrespecting Mike. What it is that Mike has not addressed this situation. You see, if Mike is the land purchaser and he has a vested interest as a trustee, y'all got to understand, a trustee's supposed to do what's best for the land. A trustee's not supposed to show favoritism on a relationship with one of the trustees, the board of trustees, or what have you, just because when it comes at the detriment of the reputation of the land. What Mike should have done is spoken out as it relates to this entire situation. He didn't say nothing. And this is what we've been trying to say. Mike was quiet. Yet he could come on social media right now and speak about what he got going on that's going to bring him some money and bring him people coming in, making him look good. He could speak on that. He can come on social media, show videos and do that. But he could not come on social media and address this whole beef situation. You see? Same thing with Yawitazar. He's also a trustee. Yawitazar didn't say nothing to me. He didn't say nothing to nobody. He didn't make a single video. The man got married and disappeared off the face of the map. And you just now seeing him again because, again, they coming back to that time of the year where they promoting this mess so they could try to get y'all to sell y'all soul and sign on the dotted line and y'all be bound for good. And again, if I'm lying about this, if I'm bearing false witness about this contract, show the contract. Y'all can clear this up so easy. Just like what Pastor Dow, what Pastor Rupert asked him to show the tapes down, show the contract. Let's see the terms of the contract. And don't sit up there and try to redo the contract, because this is what they'll try to do. They'll try to, Brainwave says show the contract. Well, let's tweak the terms of the contract. So you can't even trust these guys, because that's the type of stuff they'll do. They'll make up stuff and tweak it to make it look like it's one thing. And then when you go to UP Farms, you'll be signing another contract, because you'll be like, I read the contract that they put up, and then they'll have you sign another contract. See, there's ways that this is supposed to go about. There's supposed to be representation. There's supposed to be all types of stuff. This is why you want to have attorneys to know what you're signing, because people will change up contracts like that. They will change up contracts. So I have a guest here. I'm going to go ahead and bring on my guest. What's going on, Tammy? Mic check. I don't know. Right now we can't. We're going to see if we can hear Tammy. If we can hear her, she may be working on her audio. I know she kind of just came in the building. While I'm talking, Tammy, feel free to cut me off if your audio's working and you want to go ahead and start talking. I'll just keep talking in the meantime. You can't trust these guys. From the experience that I had, the experience that others had, many people had experiences, many content creators, many regular people that aren't quote unquote content creators got burned, had bad experiences, invested money, and got scammed. And again, all of these so-called members of the board of trustees want to show their faces right when it's time, when there's an opportunity to scam new faces and new folks. That's what they're all about. I mean, this is crazy. This is literally crazy. He over here with this one acting like he just now signing a contract. He just now became a trustee.
Here we go. Unlimited Potential Farms, partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. So this yurt y'all see right here, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it, and that's what we want to offer.
Why would he say he got lifetime access to his own yurt? That don't make no sense. He's supposed to have been a trustee. He trying to make it seem like you got to sign the paperwork. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not listening to me, right? You have to sign paperwork to become a trustee, to have lifetime access to something that you pay for yourself. That don't make no sense. You buy your own house. You buy your own property. You build your own business on UP Farms. And then they say you got to sign paperwork to become a trustee just to have access to something that you paid for? What kind of sense does that make? Literally, what kind of sense does that make? You paid for your property on UP Farms like New Breed paid for his own yurt. Or did he pay for his yurt? Maybe he didn't pay for his yurt like we think he did. Maybe it's Mike's yurt and he had to sign the paperwork to say, hey, New Breed, we'll let you design it this way. It's yours, but I don't know. At this point, it's just all fraudulent. It doesn't make sense for you to pay for your own dwelling, your own domicile, and then you got to sign a contract to have lifetime access to it. This don't make no sense, man. This is what he said. Listen.
Here we go. Unlimited Potential Farms, partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. So this yurt y'all see right here, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it, and that's what we want to offer to all of our guests who want to join the board. Right here, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it. Right here, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it. Right here, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it, and that's what we want to offer to all of our guests who want to join the board. At least those who are invested in the land, meaning you're ready to put your hands to the plow, you're ready to work and help with the development. So just so it's all transparency, we got the paperwork, we're doing everything officially, man. There's no plan, and this is how we're supposed to do business with each other to make sure that it all falls in line for the greater good, right?
And everybody is covered.
Absolutely.
Because we understand, even though we have hearts to help each other, some people were a little leery about not having paperwork or whatever, but we will provide you with paperwork, You know what I mean? And as far as the do's and don'ts, it's just that we all want everybody to get along with each other. We don't want no drama. You know what I mean? Everybody want to respect each other's space and place, but it all belongs to all of us.
Absolutely. So here we go with no further ado. Oh, let's see. Let me see. It's there.
So wait a minute. He just said something that sounds very crazy. Listen to this, man. Listen to this.
Everybody want to respect each other's space and place, but it all belongs to all of us. Space and place, but it all belongs to all of us. Space and place, but it all belongs to all of us.
So is he actually saying, and again, I'm just raising questions. Is he saying that the land belongs to everybody? Come on now. Come on now. This is crazy. Feel free to say something, Tammy. If you can get your audio or whatever to work, we'll see if Tammy can come on. Like, is your property gonna be owned by them? Do you see what I'm saying? He was talking about we all own everything. So is he saying the board of trustees owns everything? And this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. This is all about them owning the land, but then they say they're not trying to own the land. But then they saying we all own everything. Y'all got to listen to what's being said. I don't think people paying attention. It belongs to all of them. Listen.
Everybody want to respect each other's space and place, but it all belongs to all of us. Space and place, but it all belongs to all of us. Space and place, but it all belongs to all of us. Space and place, but it all belongs to all of us.
Absolutely. So here we go with no further ado. Oh, let's see. Let me see. It's there. So read them in wheat. There's my signature there. So read them in wheat. There's my.
And like I said, if you look at this, you can see, I don't know if I can make this any bigger. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. Let's see if I can hold on 1 second, y'all.
My signature there.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Oh man, hold on. I gotta go back and fix it. Hold up, y'all. Trying to do something real quick.
It's there.
And what I want you to pay attention to, look at how happy Mike is while New Breed is signing. Watch this. Like, look at how Mike is looking at how New Breed is signing. Okay. He's looking at how New Breed is signing and he's like, yeah, come on. Come on. Sign on that dotted line. Sign on that dotted line. Watch. New Breed's looking serious and Mike gonna be smiling like, come on, Breed, sign it. Watch this.
Absolutely. So here we go with no further ado. Oh, let's see. Let me see. It's there. So read them in wheat. There's time access to it. And that's
Hold on, y'all.
So read them in wheat. There's
All right. This what I'm trying to get real quick. Just bear with me. I think we'll just leave it like this because I don't think it makes much. Yeah, it don't make much difference. I was trying to see if we could I was just trying to see if we could really make out what's going on here. Let me full screen it real quick, my bad. Because I was trying to get something adjusted and This is wild, man. This is wild. I want to see. Let me go back to this first one here. Hold on.
So read them in week. There's
all right. Let's take. It's still not showing the way that I wanted to show. Hold on. It's not doing it right because it's too. Hold on a second, y'all. I got it. All right, I'm gonna have to do it like this. I don't know if it's still gonna work. Hold on. Okay, that's better. All right, that's much better. But y'all can pretty much see what it is, right? It just don't make no sense, man. It's all good. Tammy, you tried. I'm gonna go ahead, since your volume won't come out, I'm gonna go ahead and just close it out. This just don't make no sense, man. Let me try to go to the other part where Mike actually signed his. Let's go to that. All right.
my signature there, and to the grantor. Look at that.
Right here.
Yep. So there you have.
I'm about to catch it early. You can't really see it. But it's just his signature up there. It's just his signature on there. Now, I want you to pay attention that you see the signature here, but look at all the pages of things that was on here.
Here we go. Unlimited Potential Farms, partnership with New Breed Global Truth as a land trustee. So this yurt y'all see right here, you know, I'm gonna have lifetime access to it, and that's what we want to offer to all of our guests who want to join the board. At least those who are invested in the land, meaning you're ready to put your hands to the plow, you're ready to work and help with the development.
I want you to watch how many pages are on this document when he scrolls. And this is probably a small version of the actual document. But let's go.
So just so it's all transparency,
look at that.
We got the paperwork. We're doing everything officially, man. There's no plan, you know. And this is how we're supposed to do business with each other to make sure that it all falls in line for the greater good, right?
And everybody is covered.
Absolutely.
Because we understand, even though we have hearts to help each other, you know, some people were a little leery about not having paperwork or whatever, but we will provide you with paperwork, you know what I mean? And as far as the do's and don'ts, it's just that we all want everybody to get along with each other. We don't want no drama, you know what I mean? Everybody want to respect each other's.
I mean, it's talking about they don't want no drama. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. It's just I can't, man. Like I literally can't with these guys. Like let me come back on the screen. I just can't with these guys. He's talking about he don't want no drama. He want everybody to get along. Where was Mike to mediate this whole situation? This is what we talking about. If there was so-called drama and beef, and he's the type of man that wants everyone to get along, how come he didn't speak up one time publicly about the beef, about the misunderstanding, about the fallout? You know what that means? That means if you sign your name on the dotted line at UP Farms, he's not going to speak up one time for you. Because if he didn't speak up one time at that point in time, he's not going to speak up at all. And let me make something clear. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be videos that come out. Brainwaves never had the opportunity. Brainwaves this, brainwaves that. They love to say that. I had an opportunity at one time to become a trustee. There were conversations that I had. And I have to have them with New Breed, because I sure didn't have no conversation with New Breed. So New Breed don't know what he's talking about if he make a video talking about Brainwaves never had an opportunity to be a trustee at UP Farms. Yes, I did. I had conversations. I just did not have them with you because you weren't the only trustee. But at that time, I had the opportunity and potential to become a trustee. They were just waiting on me to invest. I already showed how much I was about that land at that point in time. I already put in work, and they were just waiting for me to put my money behind it. They were trying to present it to me. It's like, man, I should just go ahead and put my money towards it right now. And if I put my money towards it at that time, I would have been a trustee. So you are listening to somebody who was this close to becoming a trustee. I'm not just somebody who's watching this from the background, someone who just showed up. This is the thing I've been saying all along. I was as close can be. I was even more close than Ringo. Ringo was about to invest in the land, and I'm pretty sure if he were to invest in the land, they probably would have made him a trustee. It would have been in their best interest at that time. I mean, I'm only assuming that. But I literally had that opportunity to manage the land events, do this, do that. I had the opportunity. It's crazy, man. This is crazy. Listen to what he said. I don't think I was paying attention to what Mike said. Right? Listen to what he said.
To help each other. You know, some people were a little leery about not having paperwork or whatever, but we will provide you with paperwork. You know what I mean? And as far as the do's and don'ts, it's just that we all want everybody to get along with each other. We don't want no drama. You know what I mean? Everybody want to respect each other's space and place, but it all belongs to all of us.
Absolutely.
So he don't want no drama at UP Farms, but yet he didn't get involved and say anything one time about the drama that was taking place amongst the brethren. When we was all about at that one point in time, Ringo was about the community. I was about the community. Right? Let's just start there. He didn't say nothing about the fallout with Ringo, nothing about the fallout with me. There was nothing said. Where was Mike Monroe to address it? See, this is what we're talking about. This is when we talk about how brothers talking about they don't want stuff to be talked about in the public and this and that, but then you don't have any type of standards to go by. There's no type of governance. How are they going to have a community and have a land if there's no government? You see, let me give y'all the scriptures real quick about government. The Most High. Let me show y'all something. Okay, everybody want to talk about I'm a Hebrew Israelite, so I ain't got to listen to no government, right? I want to show y'all something real quick. Let's switch gears. Take a look at this, right? We'll go full screen with it. Romans 13:1. Let every soul. Does it say Hebrew Israelites are exempt? No. It said let every soul. Does it say historical Israelites are exempt? No. It says let every soul. Does it say biblical Israelites are exempt? No. Romans 13:1 says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Titus 3:1, put them in mind to be subject to principalities and powers, to obey magistrates, to be ready to every good work. Deuteronomy 16, verses 18 through 20. Judges and officers shall thou make thee in all thy gates. The Most High said for us to have judges and officers. This is government structure. Now, these judges can be of the Most High. These officers can be of the Most High. But nonetheless, there is some type of governance. There's more scriptures to talk about it. Let me see if I can pull up one in particular. Let's see if I find this one I want in particular. I mean, you know what's crazy? The 10 Commandments in themselves were actually a law. I mean, we could just go off of that. The 10 Commandments was a law, and Christ came to fulfill the law and not abolish it, as stated in Matthew 5, verses 17 to 20. We'll just go with that. I mean, the point is, where was Mike to govern this conflict? Where was your Wittazar to govern this conflict? All you saw is that they was quiet. They were showing favoritism because they didn't say nothing to any of us. Nothing was, no talking behind the scenes, no messages, no, hey brother Ringo, hey brother Brainwaves, hey this person, hey, it was none of that. They were just silent, but they was chatting it up with New Breed, I tell you that. They was chatting it up with your Wittazar, I tell you that. And see, this is that favoritism that goes on. And this is the same way that's in the Hebrew Israelite church. And these Hebrew Israelite camps, they show favoritism. Whoever the pastor is, whoever the leader is, shows favoritism. That's what they do. They do it in the Christian church. They do this everywhere. It's no different than how the world works. And you got to stop and think. You sign your name on a dotted line. How do you know that it's not going to be favoritism? Maybe there'll be favoritism shown based upon who's signing in. Are they a celebrity coming in or former celebrity? Are they a former athlete? Are they bringing big bucks? Are they going to receive favoritism? Is it somebody that was already cool with the board of trustees? Right? Is it somebody that's bringing a business or doing something on the land just to get favoritism? Where's the governance? Where's the checks and balances? Those things create conflict when they see that, oh, you only cool with this person, you giving this person a pass just because they're a celebrity. Just like how New Breed gave Brandon T. Jackson a pass. He want to grill me and crucify me to the cross about blinking the wrong way. He want to do Ringo the same way. Do you brothers and sisters the same way. But when it came to Brandon T. Jackson going back into the world, something that I have not done. I ain't went back into the world. I ain't go back into the music industry, the entertainment industry. I'm right here. Right? I'm staying true to the scriptures. I'm right here. But he went back out there. That's right. He did that. Brandon T. Jackson. And I understand why he did it. But New Breed gave him a pass. Why? Because of the proposals and all the stuff that's going on. I know all about it. I got a copy of the down proposal. He can't sit up there and be like, I don't know what's going on. I wasn't a part of administration. Why do I have a copy of Brandon T. Jackson's proposal? I got all this stuff, man. So I'm trying to explain this, that if you sign on this dotted line, it's like you're selling your soul. And the reason why I say it, there's no governance. And any attorney that would look this over would have a hissy fit. They would have a conniption if they saw what's going on. They're like, wait, what you trying to get into? Let me tell you something. My attorney had warned me back when I was cool with New Breed and cool with your Wittazar, cool with Mike. My attorney warned me about signing anything, getting in. See what I'm saying? And I listened. That's why I didn't sign nothing. That's why I didn't go further. I was like, I got to see what's really going on here. And they only reveal so much. They only reveal the things to make it look good, but they don't show you the bad stuff. They don't show you all the terms, all of the conditions. They like, hey, we got this, we got that. Again, they selling you a dream. You can have this, you can have that. That's exactly how they promote this land. They don't talk about the real logistics. They don't talk about, well, what if this happens? What if this happens? Because this is real life. He want to talk about having a community stepping outside of the smart cities. Okay, we got to talk about some real things. How's it going to go if we have this happen? How's it going to go if this is not available? How is this? What is this? Like, there's so many questions that are real stuff that will come up. But they don't want you to ask that. They just want y'all to be in la la land. Oh, it's so great. I'm hanging around New Breed and everybody. New Breed's got 200,000 subscribers. I'm fanboying. I'm fangirling. I'm about to be on the land too. I could come up. You're going to see me in video clips. I'm going to put in a little work, and next you know, I'm going to be on YouTube and on social media. Look, I got me a piece of the land. I got a piece of the contract. That's what they pushing, but they not actually telling you what it is. They want to put everything else out on their website. Tell you what they trying to do, tell you this, but they still stuck on the first phase. Look, let me show y'all something real quick. Watch this. Hold on. Like, if you sign your name on this contract, don't say I didn't tell you to. Don't say I didn't. Hey, I want y'all to take a look at this, okay? This is New Breed's website, okay? Here you can see what their plans are. Phase 1, nature retreat, tent and RV oasis. They've been stuck on phase 1 for years. That's all you could do out there. Put a tent. You could put a Mongolian yurt, which is like a form of a tent. And you could pull up with your RV. But where are the homes? Where are the livable structures? Where's the internet? Where's the electricity? Where's the insulation? Where's the ventilation? Where's the ability to cook? And I'm not talking about bringing some generators out and bringing a grill. I'm talking about for real, for real. Where's the ability to cook within livable structures? I mean, come on. What are we supposed to be doing? Like, this ain't no game. Are we supposed to be grilling when it's raining outside? We supposed to be standing outside getting struck by lightning bolts, wind blowing, water getting all on the food and the grill. We just supposed to be grilling outside while it's raining? Like, what's the real viable solutions? Come on, man. This is a game. They don't have any. And they still stuck in phase 1. Now, they talking about phase 2 supposed to be sustainable agriculture and community nourishment. There is no sustainable agriculture and community nourishment out there. New Breed was just live the other week, talking about trying to use the money, like start a GoFundMe so he can get chickens and crops and all this stuff out there. But yet he lied and he tried to say those corn stalks that are out there on the land is our land. Like, that's for us on UP Farms. But from what I was told, I couldn't even step into that land. Why? Because it belongs to someone else. Give me 1 second here. I want to pull something up. Let me see. Okay, it's going to be under here. Give me 1 second. I want to pull something up here. Okay, let's take a look at this right here. I want to show y'all something. We ain't playing around. You can see this. This is on my website. Right? It's on my website 7 months ago when I posted the footage from the Jamboree Jubilee. Okay, I want to show y'all something. Okay, let's go full screen with it. I need to make something clear. Okay, this patchy part, this is UP Farms. If y'all look over here, if y'all can see the cursor on the screen, if y'all look over here, right, in this area, this is where the corn stalks are. These corn stalks do not belong to UP Farms. They're on UP Farms, but they're a part of somebody else's property. You understand? These corn stalks here are part of somebody else's property. You can see my cursor. Now watch this. I'll turn the music off because notice how I'm walking over here to it. Okay? And I had asked, I was like, oh, this belongs to us. I was about to be walking all up in there, right? I could not go in there. Why? Because it does not belong to us. All of these corn stalks, this is why I walk right up to it. These corn stalks belong to somebody else. This is somebody else's property. This is like the property line. You understand? And here's proof that it's the property line. Look at it. Look at how it runs directly to the road. Y'all see that car in the background? Look at this car right here that I'm circling in the background. This car right here in the background. See where I'm circling at? This is like the property line. It's like that section's off the property line. All of this corn stalk, all of this right here does not belong to them. But then New Breed was like, it belongs to us. Now, I don't know if they made some deals and they tried to buy it or get ownership of it. But none of this we had access to. We was told we couldn't even come over here. If this was ours on UP Farms, then we would have had access to it. Come on now. Let me play a little bit more. See, that's why I had to turn away. And you can see the white truck here. This is where the road was. So like when I'm showing you this stuff, they're still in phase 1. They're still in phase 1. Y'all, this is crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, don't be signing your name. Look, if you want to go to UP Farms and check it out, hey, you do what you do. But I'm telling you, man, you need to get an attorney to take a look at this stuff before you sign it. Because once you sign your name on it, there is no going back. There is no negotiation. And once you sign your name on it, they could treat you however, they could do whatever, they could say whatever, because you don't know what's in them terms. And just like a lot of people who are not educated and informed, they just look at the first page. Oh, the first page look good, and assume that all the other pages look good and sign it. And that's where the trap is. The trap is in the other pages. And this contract should be available publicly. Now, let me say this. If it's available publicly and you read it and you agree to the terms and you sign a contract and it's different terms than what's available publicly, you can get out of that legally. If they try to change it up, they can't do that. See, I know how the law works. I work in public safety. Come on now. I've ran many successful businesses. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Yeah, that soil, Waco is right. That soil looks like sand. Hey, look at the soil, y'all. It's literally sand. When we was there at UP Farms, it's like nothing but sand. I guess that's good enough for y'all to see. It literally looks like, oh, y'all, it ain't even on the screen, y'all. My bad. Hold on. There we go. It literally just looks like sand. The dirt there is like sand. It's not like clay. It's not like that fertile ground. It's like you're trying to grow in stuff in sand. It's crazy. Watch this. Let me show you something. Let's take a look at this, right? Okay, y'all need to learn something. Corn can grow in sand soil. That type of soil, it's sand soil. It requires some management because look, the soil has lower fertility. It's not fertile ground. See, they pushing like UP Farms is fertile ground. So why is it patchy everywhere? And why is it sand soil if it's fertile ground? How you gonna be growing crops? Like, This what I'm talking about. New Breed up here talking about with his yurt. Yeah, I'm about to put some crops over here on the side. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me pull up his yurt video. Yep, they're talking about, yeah, I'm about to put this here and I'm about to put this junk is wild, man. You can't make this stuff up. Give me 1 second here. Here we go. Let's see. I got the video. Let me pull this up. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's take a look at this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Let's go, man. This is crazy. This is what he's talking about.
They're gonna be right here. You know what I'm saying? On this side gonna be my garden. Come on now. Garden. Come on now. And on this side gonna be my garden. Come on now. And on this side gonna be my garden. Come on now. Walk with me. Walk with me. Visualize with me. This side right here gonna be my garden right here. You know what I'm saying? Tomatoes, kale. I like.
How you gonna grow tomatoes and kale and that? Watch this. I mean, you know what? I don't even want to get into this. it's just as wild, man. This whole thing is just wild. Look, y'all. Let me take this off the screen real quick. This whole thing is wild. These guys, man, I'm telling you. I already showed y'all how they lying to y'all. New Breed trying to make it look like he just signed the contract. Look, let's go back to this. Let's play the rest of this. Let's go.
Absolutely. So here we go with no further ado. Oh, let's see. Let me see this there.
Look at Mike. He's smiling, boy. He like, yeah, sign on that dotted line. Yeah, look, yeah, man.
So read them in wheat. There's my signature there. And to the grantor. Look at that.
Right here.
Yep. So there you have it.
Yes, sir. My brother.
Yes, sir.
So y'all want to be a part of this? Make it happen. Captain.
Yes, sir.
Part of this? Make it happen. Captain. So y'all want to be a part of this? So y'all want to be a part of this? So y'all want to be a part of this? So y'all want to be a part of this? Make it happen. Captain.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Hey, I said what I needed to say. Look, y'all, this thing right here, the trustees have lied to y'all. New Breed lied because he tried to make it seem like he wasn't a trustee, but in his attempt to check Ringo, he said he was a trustee. And these are the type of lies that he do all the time. He'll say, yeah, I said this. No, I didn't say this. He just flip-flops so much. He keep moving the goalposts and flip-flopping that it's impossible for him to take accountability. That's what he does. He moves the goalposts and flip-flops. And then he's teaching his audience to do the same thing. But it's supposed to be a righteous community, and they supposed to work out things in their community. And then where was Mike as a trustee? So you got New Breed as a trustee lying. Then you got Mike as a trustee. He not getting involved. He only get involved at certain times. He's talking about he don't want no drama, no conflict, but yeah, he didn't check New Breed. When everybody in the community had receipts to show that New Breed was wrong. When New Breed admitted out of his own mouth that he was wrong. Mike didn't have nothing to say. He was quiet. Yawitazar, also a trustee, quiet. Elijah, also a trustee, quiet. Like all these folks are quiet. They didn't have nothing to say. And now they got everything to say. Now they want to come on camera and talk. It's like it's time for this scam to come back around again. I'm telling you, man. Y'all, look, y'all need to get y'all attorneys. Don't sign on that dotted line. You sign on that dotted line and you get yourself caught up. Don't say Brainwaves didn't warn y'all. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. I said what I needed to say. Depending on the response that I get will determine what I say on this. I got some things I need to take care of. Let me go.